What is up, guys? This is Vershawn back here with another video. The time to regain your power is now. In this video, I want to explain to you guys what you must know and understand to master the subconscious mind. Because what I'm going to do today is show you a visual representation, a visual presentation on how to master the subconscious mind and how the subconscious mind, what's really happening in the subconscious mind. Not just explain to you, what the subconscious does and things like that. I want to show you a visual so you get a clear understanding. So as you know, I have my mentor. His name was Zach Smith. He used to teach a lot of law of attraction and the subconscious techniques, things like that. And as of right now, he's really busy. I don't know where he's been, but he was a great mentor to me. He taught me a lot of things. He taught me about vibration and how to raise your vibration, change the frequency, change the thoughts and the programming that's installed in the subconscious. Now, what I want to do is give credit to him, because this visual I'm going to show you something that I learned from him, and I believe Bob Proctor talks about it too. I believe he talks about this, what I'm about to show you. So we're just gonna jump straight into it. What you must understand and know to master your subconscious mind. Now, I'm gonna show you right now. Here, right, you have these two things. You can call them synapses, the brain synapses, but you can also call these two things here neurons, two neurons, but between this is an electrical signal. These are electrical signals between the two synapses, which means this builds a synaptic connection. So how does this form? How does these signals form, this electrical signal? Well, basically what happens is that your thoughts, you have to remember, so many people focus on the physical action at first, but you first have to change the thoughts first, which leads to the feelings, which leads to the action, which leads to the results that you get into your life, the results that you're getting. It all starts with the thoughts, not the action. It's not, because you got to think about it. The person's actions originated from the thoughts that they were having, you see? So that's what I'm showing you here. What I'm showing you here, this signal formed from the repetition of thoughts, and you built a strong synaptic connection. So it's so strong. So meaning, let's say someone that's in religious, and if you tell them, spirituality is the way to go, immediately they're gonna shut you down and attack you, because they have a belief system built already. Their synaptic connections already very powerful. You have to remember, the beliefs that's installed, it's very powerful. So it's not gonna just switch and someone's gonna say, yeah, you're right. So someone that's really deep into religion and things like that, these are personal things. These are personal things, each to their own. You don't attack others for religion or try to convert them, because this is very deep stuff and personal, and people have very, very strong beliefs when it comes to these type of things. So therefore, their synaptic connection, it's strong. That's why people would attack you if you tell them, like, for example, if you say, let me see, it's easy to make money. Someone would say, shut up, it's hard to make money, it's very difficult. See, their belief, when they say it's hard, it's because the belief, the synaptic connection is very strong. So this is what I'm trying to show you. As I said, so you have this, and this came from the repetition of thought, of repetition of the thoughts that you were having. Since you were a child, this started to form. And I'm gonna get to this in a second, the neural network. I'm gonna explain to you how that works. So this is what's really going on in your subconscious mind. You're having a synaptic connection. So that's what it is, an electrical signal. And that's where you come up with the beliefs of health, money, relationships, lifestyle, because it all started with the thoughts that you were having, which leads you to having a certain feeling, and then you take action. It's just inspired action that you've taken that leads you to prove to you the beliefs that you were thinking. And this is why when you do like visualization, scripting, affirmations, you do things like that, it's gonna basically, let me tell you what happens. You see the signal, the connection, you're going to break it. So give me a second. Let me show you what I'm talking about. You're going to break it. You're going to break the connection. So hold on. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Okay. You see now I erased it. You're going to break the synaptic connection. Then you're going to start forming new connections which become strong. So that's why it takes time to change your beliefs and things like that. It takes time. It's a process because you already have a strong connection already. You see, you already have a strong synaptic connection. So when you break it, you're going to form new ones. And how do you break it? As I said, someone that's constantly visualizing, they're visualizing the reality that they want to bring into their experience. They're constantly speaking positive. They're not speaking that negative self-talk, which was leading them to messed up health, which is leading them to poverty, bad relationships. Their lifestyle changes because they started using affirmations such as affirmations. I am rich. Why am I so rich and abundant? So what's happening now is that eventually over time, this breaks the connection, and the connection breaks and you form a new synaptic connection. And that's where the beliefs, that's how it kicks in. So this is what's really going on in the subconscious mind. And the subconscious mind, the unconscious, it's an unconscious mind. This is actually made up for people to get an understanding. But the reality is that what's happening in the subconscious mind is this: at all times you're having a connection that's constantly getting stronger, or you are breaking it, like I did here. You split it through repetition of new things. So if you want to change that connection, you're gonna have to start using affirmations, visualizing, and scripting. And that's why I tell people you can't give up. You can't just, oh, it's not where it's been 1 week, I'm not seeing any changes. That's because your actions didn't change yet, because you truly don't believe it yet. Your actions will prove it. Your actions will prove to you your beliefs. Your actions. And sometimes your actions can also be something like you going somewhere to like the store and you're rendezvousing. You have a rendezvous with manifesting that money or that partner that you wanted, things like that, because you already fixed the synaptic connection. You built new beliefs. Now, I already explained that enough. Now let's talk about the neural network. So this is a deeper representation of this. So if you want to get deeper into it, you have to remember it builds your brain, subconscious. You have a neural network. So here, right? Notice this. You see these little circles here? They're all pretty much connecting to one another. So the neural network, this is, for example, this can be your belief about school. Then this one can be a belief about money. This one can be your belief about relationships. This one can be a belief about health. This one can be a belief about family, lifestyle. There's a neural network that's built within the mind. So this is what my mentor has taught me, and it gave me an understanding on how the subconscious really works. And not only that, you see the neural network, what then happens is that through your beliefs, right? As I said, use these as beliefs, each of these circles, it will emit a certain frequency out into the universe, since everything's energy. So it would emit a certain frequency. Therefore, you are matching that vibrational frequency, not matching, but you are vibrating on receiving the thing of which you do want, whether it's money, relationship, health, a better lifestyle, things like that. So a neural network is built. So these are the two things that's really going on in your subconscious mind, so you get an understanding. And it usually takes about 21 days, guys. It can take, or less, it depends on the individual. It can take 21 days or more. It can take a few months of repetition for you to change the connection, for you to break that and form a new synaptic connection. It can take that long, or it can take, for some individual, it may take 5 days, a week. You have to remember, everyone believes there's a level of how strong it is, you see. So depending on how strong it is, that will depend whether or not it will take this amount of time, that amount of time. 21 days is usually the regulated time that's been done by research studies from scientists and things like that, it's been approximately 21 days for an individual to finally have a new belief and form a new synaptic connection within the two neurons, the two synapses. So that's how that works. And one thing my mentor didn't mention, he's not a believer in action. Me personally, I'm a believer in action. I believe in taking that action. Just take action. Get out your comfort zone doing that. Because remind you, hear me out. If you can do repetition of thoughts, visualization, but I feel like honestly, it's just gonna take longer. You should just take that action so you can get out your comfort zone and end up manifesting faster. Just take that action so you can speed up the process. You manifest fast. But again, if you can trick your mind. You can trick the subconscious mind with repetition of positive self-talk. Subliminals are very, very powerful if you want to change your beliefs. Affirmations, scripting, things like that. You can do this too. Okay, you can do that also. So just know, but for me personally, I believe in just taking that action to like speed it up, to just, get the results faster. Why wait so long and doing all this reprogramming when you can just take that action and get out your comfort zone? That's why they say getting out your comfort zone is really the key, honestly. But you can do that also. Like, you can hypnotize yourself, self-hypnosis, things like that, to get out your comfort zone and change the frequency that you're putting out into the universe so that you can end up manifesting the thing that you desire. I'm so happy and grateful that I was able to share this with you guys, so you get a deeper understanding, because people really need to understand that, like, this is very cool stuff. This is very interesting to understand. This is how the subconscious mind really functions. This is how it really works. So I have a lot more videos to come with talking about Abraham Hicks, because I know a lot of you guys like Abraham Hicks, things like that. But if you enjoyed this video, make sure you smash that like button, you subscribe to the channel, and you hit the post bell notification so you get a notification for when my next video is released. I hope everyone has a fantastic, wonderful rest of the day. Peace out.